Hi, this is All Things Nerdy back again with another video. It has been long since I updated. I was busy with my own personal events happening in my life. However, I managed to get some time off and watch The Eternals. I left the movie with conflicted feelings. I liked the cast for The Eternals, but I felt that there were missing layers of depths within the character, and it caused the deaths to be less impactful. I'm thinking of doing a review on it soon. Once it's up, you can check it out here. Before I begin, I would appreciate if you could leave me a comment on how you felt about the movie and hit the subscribe button if you like more Marvel content. Okay, let's dive into the post-credit scene with Dane Whitman, aka the Black Knight. In the scene, he opened a box that contained his ancestors' belonging, the Ebony Blade. As the scene panned in, a whisper fills the air. "Sure you are ready for that, Mr. Whitman?" As confirmed by Chloe Zhao, the whisper came from Blade, which would be played by Mahershala Ali. Blade was born in a Soho neighbourhood of London in England in 1929. He became a part vampire due to a vampire doctor attacking his mother and passed along some vampire enzymes to him. Over the years, Blade became a vampire hunter fighting against vampires and is very proficient in hand-to-hand combat. Blade and Black Knight had deep connection from MI-13. It's a secret agency set up by UK's government, and this post-credit scene is a major setup for the future appearance of this organization, very similar to how Agents of S.T.R.I.K.E. was slowly set up in Marvel's cinematic universe. It's very likely that Blade had interacted with past alteration of Ebony Blade's wielders from Dane's family line. Blade would definitely be aware of the violence that accompanies this sword. The way Blade whispered to him seems like more of a warning sign for what the sword would bring. However, I do believe Blade would teach him to control his power and finally invite him to MI-13. Both Blade and Black Knight are core members of MI-13. A big hint was missed out in The Eternals. It was the scene where the Eternals look over the items Makkari has acquired on the Domo over the years. Athena finds a sword which S.T.R.I.K.E mistook for the Ebony Blade. Athena said that it's actually Excalibur, King Arthur's sword. The sword Excalibur were wielded by both Captain Britain and Dr. Faiza Hussain throughout Marvel history. They are both wielders of Excalibur and played major role in MI-13, one as the leader and the other as the core member respectively. Captain Britain, the leader of MI-13, is the protector and symbol of UK, similar to Captain America. His powers came from the Sword of Might itself and was imbued with power from Merlin. His power level is above Captain America due to his source of energy coming from the mythical energy. Henry Cavill is immensely interested in playing Captain Britain in MCU, and I could definitely see him playing the role. Next, let's talk about how he will fit into MCU. Captain Britain should already be a well-established character in MCU by this point, which he would have fought against S.T.R.I.K.E, who were undercover Hydra agent in MCU. Separately, he could also have some of his rogue gallery already playing a prominent role as a villain in UK. One of the villains could be Arcade, a psychotic assassin with juvenile sense of humor who kidnaps people and makes them fight amongst each other. In one instance, he kidnapped both Spider-Man and Captain Britain and manipulated them into fighting among themselves. Another prominent villain of Captain Britain is actually Red Skull. Despite his character seemingly being forgotten, Red Skull played a huge role in turning Captain America and Nick Fury into allies. We could possibly see him appearing in Secret Invasion storyline with Nick Fury and slowly introducing him with the other MI-13 characters. Currently in the comics, the Excalibur is wielded by Dr. Faiza Hussain. So who is she? Dr. Faiza Hussain, also known as the Excalibur, was a physician working triage during the Skrull invasion. Her base of operation was attacked by the Skrull war machine. Dane Whitman, aka the Black Knight, intervened and killed the machine. However, a surviving machine blasted Faiza and knocked her cold. During her unconscious state, she dreamt of King Arthur's sword, Excalibur, very similar to how Captain Britain dreamt of it before gaining his power. She then became conscious and gotten the ability of Excalibur. This could be the second character with a Muslim heritage joining the MCU, with the first heroine being Kamala Khan. Overall, I see MCU setting up the MI-13 as part of a future MCU team-up, similar to Agents of Atlas and Young Avengers. Our Phase 5 and 6 of MCU is getting more interesting by the day. Thank you all for staying till the end of the video. I upload periodically when there's new hidden contents to talk about in the MCU. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoy my video and will subscribe to my channel. Please check out my other videos in the cardboard playlist and we'll see you next time.